you wanted to hoover out your tent, I'm like, you see, you've got to think out of the box, haven't you? There's a power bank, and there's a Henry. A little bit unusual as well, aren't they? Have you been a good girl? Oh, dog gravy boat.
Over some leaving drinks before I
who's going to be picked? Oh, I see. Right, up and about with Sandra. Trying to find the house keys. I'm going to give a lift down to the metro station. She's getting public transport in. You know what I'm going to do today, Sandra, because you've got no idea how lucky you are to have me. I might even give your car a hoover. So we've got these hoovers, vacuum cleaners we've been product reviewing on, haven't we?
Yeah.
So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to give your car a hoover and the Henry we've got, because we can't get our hoovering done outside with the amount of cars. Now, I'm going to get a power bank, one of the big power banks, put it outside, and you can use a power bank to power your Henry. I got it. If we hadn't done a product review on a power bank, we wouldn't be able to do that, would we? So now if you're like, say, on the top of a mountain and you wanted to hoover out your tent, I'm like, you see, you've got to think out of the box, haven't you? You've got to think out of the box.
I think I better get to work.
I think you better add. Right, it's...
Thank you. That's good. Beautiful clear sky this morning.
Oh,
no rain.
Those of a certain age will remember morning has broken. Like the first morning. The blackbird has spoken. Like the first bird. I promised Sandra that I'd make a start on giving her car a clean out. It's really mucky. So I'm going to use some things. So when I do product reviews, I often at the beginning of the product review go, this is an item I think you or I would be interested in. So I'm going to use 3 products that I've had for product reviews and 1 product that I've not had for a product review. And 1 product that I've not had for a product review, I'm just going to have my hands and knees, I'm just in my haul, is, look who I've got here. I've got a good old-fashioned Henry. Now, we've got some parking across the road from where we live on a lay-by. And historically, we used to be able to bring our cars to the front of the house, run an extension out, and power the Henry. Because of all the bedlam that's happening now, it'd be just dangerous to even park outside our house. You might get a car written off. Those that know will know. So look here, look. So one of the all-power power banks. And if I take this and plug that into here. So you need to sometimes think out of the box to what you're going to use a product for. So a power bank, as I say, when I've done, you probably don't watch the reviews, but the people that watch the reviews, I always say, think out of the box to what you can use a power bank for. So if you've got a mobile business, valeting business or something like that, did you know you can power many of your power tools? So this is a 1.8 kilowatt one. Yeah, so think out of the box. But I've also got another couple of little things that I've got going on. So I've got the Green Note cordless vacuum cleaner here, and another little one as well. So without further ado, I'm going to get Sandra's keys, and I'm going to go and take the portable vacuums out first, and then all being well, give it a good old Henrying. You know what I mean. In the Noddy car. There's a reason why I'm in the Noddy car, and there's a reason why I'm going to give this a bit of a clean out for Sandra. But more of that in a few days' time, fingers crossed. So Sandra said not to take too much out of the car. I can't really explain the state of this car. It's in a right mess. So what I'm basically going to do, I'm going to get the carpets out, potentially get them into the washing machine, everything off the floor I'm going to bag up, and then I've got some dashboard shine, which I'm going to give the dashboard. You can see the dashboard, it's very dusty, and give all the fascias and side panels and everything like that a go. So again, I'm using 3 vacuums. So again, this is a product review, and if you remember me saying, if I take a product review, you'd be a mug. If somebody's going to offer you a power bank or a Hoover that you're going to use, or whatever, what idiot would say, I'm never going to do product reviews. Anyway, so I'm going to use this. We've been using this virtually every day at home. This is the Green Note one. The Ultenic cordless vacuum cleaner is in use at the nurseries. So that's that one. And then this little baby here, you've not seen this one. You've not seen this. This was done for a product review for another channel that I've got, which nobody knows about. Anyway, nobody knows about. So yeah, we've got this little baby here, which is really good because you can get into all your crevices and all the rest of it. So yeah, Sandra's got no idea how lucky she is to have me as a personal valeter. So I am going to get the Henry. I don't know whether Sandra's ever has vacuumed underneath here or not, but this is full of stones and stuff. So I am going to go and get the Henry and the power bank. But I think I'll get the carpets out first and go and get them in the washing machine. Right, so that's what I say. Think out of the box. Look, there's a power bank and there's a Henry. Think of what other valeting tools I could now power from that all-power battery bank. There's a review of that. Have a look on the playlist of reviews. It is really, really neat. So yeah, I'm going to give it a power up. So does it work? There you go. Right, into the Noddy car and decontamination time. So this is the Green Note cordless vacuum that we're currently using at home, and obviously because it's cordless you can use it in the car as well. So I'm just going to give the seats are going over. All the crevices here with this. And I'll be well. Sandra will be happy. Right, I just had a call. I've got to go over and see Barbara. It's not a problem with the phone. Anyway, another half an hour, and I should be done with the first little mini birds come and get some dashboard shine. This mini little Hoover I've got here is brilliant for getting in tiny spaces and crevices. And start removing some of the dust. Yeah, pretty awesome. Lovely little vacuum this. It's goes like that and it folds up so small. Look at that. How diddy is that? How cool is that? Bet you've not seen one of them before, have you? Very nice. Right. Finish the vacuuming and then get some dashboard shine and regular furniture polisher out. The sun is so low in the sky, but that's all been dusted up. And so that's some of the dashboard spray. Did you know, a little tip, if you need to make your dashboard shine and you haven't got any dashboard shine, bit of baby oil. A bit of a trade secret to what happens on the forecourt. So you can get a bit of baby oil and put that on your plastic and it will shine. Just not like a baby's bottom, but it will shine. Right, that's the cleanest Sandra's car has been for a very long time. I did promise her I'd do it, and I think on Thursday we're going to have a proper clear out of some of the other bits she told me to leave. So the Noddy car is a little Toyota Aygo. And it's got like knick-knack holes. It's quite a basic car, but there's no actual glove box here or anything. But very, 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 very reliable little car. The Toyotas. If you look at any reviews on them, or talk to anybody about the little micro cars, what Toyota make, everybody speaks very highly of them, and that's why you'll often find garages have them as courtesy cars, which is, oh God, I'm going to work out how the back works. Yeah, you can often tell how reliable a car is to what courtesy cars do garages have when you've got your car in for repair. So you could literally throw almost a bag of sand in the engine of one of these, and it'll continue to go. Right, I think I've done a pretty good job there, to be honest. As I say, it's taking a bit of time. The sun is so bright. Get these cleaning things back into the house. Empty the green note. I need to empty this little one here as well, and so that's a USB charge on that. Put them onto charge. I need to put the power bank onto charge as well. That was only down to about 25% because we've been using it for other things that you don't use power banks for. Right, and then head over to Sale and go and find Sandra's mother. Go and find out what's up with the mobile phone. Right, I'm over in a place called Sale. Those in Manchester will know where I am. Back in the CB days, Sale used to be known as Bargain Town. We had a breakers club called the BTB, Bargain Town Breakers, and it's going into where Barbara is in sheltered housing, and go and try and get her phone back working if I can. Wish me luck. Nice day. I have got no idea why, but instinctively, whenever I come into this place, I'm always with Barbara and we go up in the lift, and it's quicker to go up in the stairs. Yeah, right. It's like a maze in here. Let's go. Where are we going? Right, it's just down here. And an hour and a half later, I've still not been able to fix whatever the problem is. So Barbara's got a mobile phone that's adapted for blind people, and somehow she'd managed to get it into a flight mode, which we're not too sure how she did. And then we managed to get it out of flight mode, but now the phone's all laggy and you can't get into the general settings. It's working on like an Android system. Anyway, we have a local organisation called Henshaws, which are how do you explain? They help people with visual impairments and visual problems, and she's now not got a mobile phone, so they've got my phone number, and all being well, we've got an appointment, fingers crossed, ASAP, to go to our local Henshaws at Old Trafford near the cricket club in Manchester, and all being well, we can get somebody to look at the phone, because I think the software's going to have a full reset on it. So it's the way the mop flops. One of them. What are you doing, Russia? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're a lot better now. Look, your eyes are all clear, aren't they? Have you been a good girl? Oh, don't gravy bone. Don't gravy bone. Is that what are you waiting for gravy bone? Whoa. Right. Get some food ready for Sandra when she finishes work tonight. So I've got some panini pasta boiling. I'm going to... So I've got some bits of ham chopped up. I've got some chicken. So that's not chicken, is it? Anybody who was listening or watching, bacon and mushroom. So I'm going to fry. I've then got a lasagna sauce, a cheesy sort of sauce with some grated cheese, which I'm then going to coat it in and make like a tagliatelle sort of Italian-y bacon, mushroom and ham pasta tea for tea. So yeah, quick, simple, and so using up some bacon that we had open from the other day. So all being well, this should be quite painless. Right, so all steaming. So that's the pasta all cooked. And I've got the ham and cooked mushroom in here. And you can see that or not. So scoop it all up. And what I'm going to do now is put on some like a lasagna sauce. Bring it to the boil. Then I'm going to add some cheese. And possibly a little bit of milk if it starts to get a little bit too thick. So let's get that on the boil now. So don't let this overcook now, because the pasta can end up sticking to the bottom of the pan. So constant stirring until we get it to simmer up a little bit. Nice and again, nice and quick. Simple to do, and you can use leftover bits as well. It doesn't have to be bacon or mushroom or ham. You can use anything you've got left over. You could even chop up some spam in here and throw in some spam if you wanted. This should be quite nice. As I say, may need a bit of milk in it if it does thicken up a little bit. We'll see. Right, so get that cheese in and get it to melt up. And say there's a bit of milk if need be. And that should be done in 5 minutes. Beautiful, eh? Beautiful. Where am I now? Coming to 5 o'clock, waiting for Sandra to come home from work. So that should be, fingers crossed, in the next hour or so. Fingers crossed she gets a Metro link back okay. So I think Rasha's supervising, aren't you, Rasha? Are you being the boss, Rasha? Hey, are you being the boss? One of them. Oh, there you go. Look at that there. So again, just something so simple, so quick, so easy. A little bit unusual as well, isn't it? But, yeah. Lovely. So, let me go and get some food in my belly.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
If now picked on says this is pick up and that's drop off.
So I'm picking up, I'm on the right spot?
Just about, yeah.
So when I come to Altrincham, I don't want to go and pick somebody up. This is where I sort of hang out. They've shut down the brothel in Altrincham, have you heard? Again, reopened. Yeah, Altrincham on the high street. There was a what everybody was thought of was a flower shop, and it was a brothel. And it got shut down during the summer apparently for 6 months with a court action, and it reopened, and it's now been shut down again. It's a classy place, Alty, isn't it? That could be your last commute home on a tram ever.
I think it's a bit premature to say the last trip ever.
I didn't say your last trip, but your last commute home on a tram. You may go on a tram again, but a commute home from work.
I go for some leaving drinks before I
who's going to be picked? Oh, I see. So you won't be needing me then, you mean? When I'm back in Lincolnshire, you're off out on the Raz.
I've got to work another 3 months after all this is so-called over. So.
I've excelled myself with the tea tonight. It's probably the best tea of your life. I'm going to be very curious to see what you think of it. Right, come on, let's get you home. Right, I'm going to wrap the video off here. Sandra's gone over to her mother's to have a chat about some things. Fingers crossed we'll be able to tell you about some things in a couple of days. And Sandra's also going to have a look at her mum's phone. What are you doing, Rasha? I've got a dog at my feet. I just want to give a big thumbs up and a shout out to the new followers who have started to follow this channel. Thank you ever so much for being on board and for subscribing. So if you've not already done so, remember you can give the video a like and a thumbs up and things like that. Sorry, I've just got the dog, Rasha, who's really enjoyed her tea tonight. Rasha. So we've still got for Rasha a Christmas stocking, and she's still got some chewies in a Christmas stocking. There you go. Yeah, another bit of a mixed up vlog as ever. I was thinking that I might, if I remember, do 2 vlogs. Tell me what you think. One, what I'm missing about not being at the nurseries or not being in my caravan, or the things I'm missing about not working as a campsite warden. I might try and do a whole vlog about the things I'm missing. And then I might also redo another vlog about the things that I'm not missing. And yeah, I've really enjoyed living in a house this winter. It's been so wet and miserable. Yeah, so I might do it in one vlog. I'm not really too sure, but I might do a bit of a vlog on that. And a lot going on down at the nurseries as well. So anybody who's coming to stay with us next year, you should be in for some pleasant surprises. We've had the pod's been moved, new static bases are going in, and fingers crossed soon there's going to be a brand new entrance as you come into the site. The garages that used to be in front of the cafe, so if you've been to the nurseries, you know what I'm on about. They've been demolished and things, and so yeah, there's a lot going on as we go into 2014. As ever, thanks ever so much for staying tuned in. Look after yourselves.